in holographic breathing, I'll tell you how to do it, I'll demonstrate it, and then I will talk you into it in the meditation. But the basic structure, the lips are closed and relaxed, the upper surface of the tongue is on the roof of the mouth. Now, and however much it feels comfortable. Now you can start off doing that. We're going to do a movement of the jaw as well, but I would wait until the meditation to do the actual movement of the jaw. The lips are relaxed and closed, upper surface of the tongue on the roof of the mouth, and as much as feels comfortable, maybe half an inch, maybe a whole inch, maybe the whole tongue, as long as it feels comfortable. The tip of the tongue is close to or touching the front teeth. So that is the position of the tongue. The lips are closed, so the breath is through the nose. And then along with that, there's a movement of the jaw. The lips stay closed, the tongue stays on the roof of the mouth, and on the in-breath, the jaw gently opening, and on the out-breath, the jaw is gently closing. And that's a bit like chewing. When you chew stuff, your jaw moves, the lips stay closed. Now, I'm going to demonstrate it so you can see it's a very subtle movement, but there is a movement. You may not be able to see it, and you'll also be able to see how relaxing it is. A very relaxing breath work. So I'll just do it for 3 or 4 breaths. So as soon as I start, I don't want to stop. It's deeply relaxing, deeply transcendental breath work. And it's not a doing, it's not an exercise. It just works naturally with the breathing, how your whole body is breathing. And it's an awakening, it's an activation. You'll come to a certain point in the meditation where it just starts going. I'll be teaching you that. We'll also work a bit with a movement of the hands and feet, which is basically opening on the in-breath, closing on the out-breath. You have your arms and legs out straight, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. They're flattening and opening, breathing out. They're relaxing and cupping like the diaphragms. Breathing in, dropping and opening, breathing out, cupping. But it's just relaxed with the breath. Again, small motion. There's no particular breathing. You do it at a comfortable, easy speed and a comfortable breath. You're not trying to do long, deep breaths or shallow breaths or fast breaths or slow breaths. Whatever feels natural and easy. It is not connective breath work. It's not rebirthing. It's a space, a natural space between the in-breath and out-breath. So I think that's it. It's good if you're new to be sitting upright until you've actually learned the holographic breathing, because so my voice sends people to sleep, holographic breathing will send people to sleep. So you need to get all of the information, you need to get it activated, and it's fine to lie down after that point. But my advice to new people is to be sitting through that bit. I think that is it. All right. Let's start. So, closing your eyes. Just wave if I'm loud enough. Okay, good. Let's just go. Closing your eyes. and gently dropping into the holographic breathing. People who don't know holographic breathing, just breathing naturally and easily. And sending a smile, sending some energy to the earth, and allowing the earth to say hello back. Allowing yourself to receive from the earth. There really is a bright light coming through. It's not normally this bright, but there really is a bright light energy pouring through for this webinar. So sending a smile, sending some energy to the earth, and allowing yourself to receive the earth back, the energies from the earth back. And sending a smile, sending some energy to the higher self and beneficial energies. The beneficial energies are any spiritual teachers, spiritual energies, or just beneficial energies, as long as it's beneficial. And allowing the higher self and beneficial energies to say hello back. Just be aware of your spine. A lot of energy through the spine at the minute. Just letting your spines relax. And having the lips relaxed and closed. And bringing the tongue to the roof of the mouth. And just gently breathing through the nose. It's the upper surface of the tongue on the roof of the mouth. The tip of the tongue is close to or touching the front teeth. And as much as the tongue on the roof of the mouth as feels comfortable. Gently breathing through your nose. And then just gently moving the jaw up and down, small motion of the jaw, just opening and closing the jaw, about half a finger width, 2 or 3 millimeters, 1/4 of an inch. Just bouncing it up and down. Get used to that you can keep the lips closed and you can move the jaw up and down. It's a bit like chewing. And slowing that motion down. So slow motion of the jaw. Keep slowing it down. And then when you feel ready, as the jaw is opening, the breath comes in through the nose. And as the jaw is closing, the breath leaves through the nose. So the emphasis is on the jaw to start off with. Jaw gently opening, the breath comes in through the nose. The jaw gently closes, the breath leaves through the nose. Relax the back of the neck. Relax the back of the head. Jaw relaxing open. The breath comes in through the nose. The jaw relaxing closed. The breath leaves through the nose. Allowing your whole body, we're doing it to relax, we're doing quite a physical thing to start off with. We're starting with the awareness on the jaw. The jaw relaxes open, the breath comes in through the nose. The jaw relaxes closed, the breath comes out through the nose. It feels like a little bellows. The movement of the mouth is acting like a bellows. And as the jaw opens, the breath comes in. As the jaw closes, the breath leaves through the nose. The lips stay closed all of the time. The tongue stays on the roof of the mouth all of the time. As you're breathing in, or as the jaw is opening, the teeth are separating. As the jaw is closing, the teeth are coming back together, and they just very lightly touch. They just float together. There's no tension there, or they stay very slightly separate. The jaw gently opening, the breath comes in. The jaw gently closes, the breath leaves. We're going to change the emphasis, bringing the emphasis to the nose and the breath. As you're breathing in through the nose, the jaw relaxes open. As you're breathing out through the nose, the jaw gently closing. Notice how it gets so much softer when the awareness comes to the breath and the nose. The jaw is still working, but now your awareness is more on the breath. As you breathe in, the jaw relaxes open. As you breathe out, the jaw relaxes closed. Relax the back of the neck. Relax the back of the head. Now we'll take it through the body. As the chest is opening, the jaw relaxes open with it. As the chest is gently closing, the jaw is gently closing with it. The abdomen opens, you're breathing in, the abdomen opens, the jaw follows along, the jaw opens. The abdomen closes, the jaw closes. The lips stay closed on the in-breath and the out-breath, and the tongue stays on the roof of the mouth the full time. Dropping right down into the pelvis. Pelvis opening on the in-breath, pelvis closing on the out-breath. You can feel it through your arms and legs, opening out on the in-breath, closing on the out-breath. Notice how your whole face, your whole cranium, your brain has started to breathe. Allowing the energy to go through your spine, especially between the shoulder blades, lower neck and shoulder blades. A lot of energy going on in the upper spine there. That area might want to straighten a bit. And also the trachea, the throat area, the neck, the front of the neck. So it's quite a lot of channeled energy. It's quite good to relax your arms and legs so the energy grounds through your arms and legs. Relax your brain and your face. So whatever the energy we evoked in the talk, it's a really bright, white, clear energy, and to do with evolution, just deep healing and cleansing. So if you can feel anything like that, just allow it. Maybe connecting to your guides, your higher self. But in the group, it just feels like a strong channeled energy at the minute. And we're going to ground it in a bit, just with the hands and feet. Start off with just flapping the feet up on the in-breath and relaxing them down on the out-breath. The legs are straight. Flapping the feet up as you breathe in, flapping them down as you breathe out. Then be aware of the back of the legs, the back of the heels, the foot flattening on the in-breath, the foot relaxing and cupping on the out-breath. With the hands, fingers splaying out on the in-breath, fingers and toes splaying out, breathing in, relaxing and cupping on the out-breath. Relax the back of your neck, let it go through the back of your neck. And let it go through your brain. Let the movement and energy go through your face and brain. Kind of feels like it wants to adjust the vertebrae in the neck. So if you're feeling anything in the neck, just let those vertebrae relax. If they adjust a bit, just allow that, and kind of clearing the blocks for that energy to release properly through the brain. And as you relax the spine and neck, you may start feeling that energy driving through your brain much more strongly. Relax the shoulders down, relax the hips down. Relax the genitalia. Relax the rectum. You relax the genitalia, you relax the rectum, you may feel that energy rising up through your body. And the throat, relaxing your throat. Really allow the breath to get right down into your abdomen. When you're working with the hands and feet, it's really good to slow the breath right down. And there's a feeling of us waking up. There's all of this stuff going on in the world and society around waking up, but allowing your brain to wake up, allowing your consciousness to wake up, allowing the bits of you that were asleep to wake up. Allowing the energies to move through your brain cells. Allowing that energy just to slowly start activating through your brain cells. New reality for a new time. We're moving into a new era, and we're moving into a new era in ourselves. We're waking up in ourselves. You may feel, right in the center of your brain, it's got the third eye area. You may feel that lighting up. And for the energy to move through the brain and head, you have to relax the throat so the energy can rise up through the throat. You have to relax the back of the neck and the cervical spine. You have to relax the genitalia and rectum and pelvic floor. That is where the energy is coming from. And breathe. And there's a slow awakening. It's like the brain cells coming to a different level of consciousness. You may be slowly just feeling the hands and feet gently moving, or they may have stopped. However much you want to do that is fine. Feel that when you wake up through the brain, it connects to the organs, it connects to the lungs and heart, connects to all of the organs in the abdomen, and they ground that energy. It just feels like this slow percolation of energy moving through the body and just slowly moving through the brain. And it's a bit like it disconnects us. You have to view from a different place. You are no longer the mind, you're more viewing the intellect, more viewing the brain and being the brain and the intellect. You may sit back and view a bit from behind or the back of your head. But it's transforming the brain. Tonight we're transforming the brain. Just very gently, you don't want to go too fast with this. Really allow deep breaths into the abdomen to help ground it. Keep letting go of the throat. Every time you let go of the throat, you may feel a rush of energy moving through the brain. Also relaxing the lungs and all of the bronchial tubes in the lungs. It wants to heal the lungs. Let your lungs relaxed, open and closed, and all the bronchial tubes laying out on the in-breath, relaxing back on the out-breath. And the top of the head opens and that energy can be released upwards, and there's a relaxation. We can let go as the energy rises up out of us. It's not so overbearing anymore. Again, you move onto a different level of consciousness, but it's a relief. There's no longer that pressure or that energy in the body. It's like an orgasm. You can let go of that energy and it rises into the higher self. It's like making love with the higher self. It's Tantra. And after a while, the higher self and the beneficial energies coming down and interacting with you. So the sexual energies are releasing and rising up through you and up into the higher self. And there's the counter movement of the higher self dropping down and cosseting you and healing you and governing that kundalini. And you're held. Everything is okay. You let go of the mind. You let go and everything is okay. The higher self can orchestrate it. In the hands of the higher self. You come out of the hands of the mind and the intellect, and the higher self takes over. And it's a gentle energy. It's a caring energy. That energy that's traveling through the brain kind of may make you feel like you're going a bit loopy, but the higher self balances that. It orchestrates that. Rather than our mind being in charge, the higher self holds everything, allowing the higher self to be here, to be part of you. And allow a deep healing. Allow yourself to wake up within yourself. And gently, not in a violent way, and just a slow, gentle, loving awakening. Awaken to love. Awaken to the brain becoming awake. The new era, the new times are in us. Each time someone awakens, each time we awaken a little in ourselves, the whole world is a bit brighter. The whole world has moved a bit further into the light. We are not without power. We are not without an effect. When we awaken, everything else is affected. And after a while, it starts as a trickle, becomes a stream, becomes a river, becomes the ocean. One day it will be an ocean. The whole of humanity will be awake, and we will be in a new era. We will be new in ourselves. We will inhabit ourselves in a new way. Breathe. You might feel different vertebrae adjusting. You might feel your spine melting. Just let it. Such a strong energy tonight. Such a inner transformation and healing. Just allow yourself to be healed. You're healing yourself from the insides and your connection to the higher self. Allow. Allow the spine to release its energy, its karma, as we move to the new world, the new reality. Relax your chest, relax your lungs. Breathe. So we're going to come back in about a minute. Gently allowing that to subside. And sending a thank you to the earth. Sending a thank you to the higher self. Sending a thank you to the beneficial energies, the energies that be, and a thank you to yourself for allowing yourself to awaken, an awakening being. Letting the energies go off for love and healing to the earth, for love and healing to the higher self and beneficial energies, and allowing yourself to be loved and healed. Letting the energies go out to all sentient beings for love and healing, You are a sentient being allowing yourself to be loved and healed. And when you feel ready, gently allowing yourselves to come back. Okay, wonderful. What a potent meditation. I haven't really felt one being an awakening like that. I've felt the energies a lot, but interesting that the talk was so much about waking up, and then the inner meditation really was certainly was for me, and it felt like it was in the group, like an awakening of consciousness in everyone. Next Sunday I'm starting the next therapist training module. This is kind of evolving. Everything got waylaid because I put my back out, and it was really hard to work on the laptop and do things from a horizontal position, and the mouse would be flying around. So everything's a bit late, but I'm kind of getting that together and a bit more clear about what's in it. And we will be working with the cranial C and the brain in that. We worked with the brain quite a bit today. And I'll be teaching people a bit how to work with trauma. This is something that I work with in individual sessions myself. Anybody is welcome to have individual sessions with me. You can email, and I work with past lives, trauma, channeling, counselling, and just with the holographic breathing. So they are there, and I'm helping people learn how to do that in the therapist training. So be working a bit with we're teaching how to teach holographic breathing, working a bit with the cranial C, working a bit how to work with clients with trauma. And it just came to me today to also work a bit with birth. So it will be birth inside yourself, but it will also be how to teach clients, mothers, how to give birth using holographic breathing. Before I thought I'd have to run a whole module on that, but I can see how I can just add little bits to modules where people can teach that in just a really simple and easy way. I used to teach this to a lot of women right at the very beginning, and nearly every one of them had a pain-free birth. The most was about 50% between when they weren't doing holographic breathing and where they were doing it. The least was 50%. Most said 70-80% of the pain, when many said there wasn't any pain at all. It just felt an experience, a wonderful, relaxing experience. And interestingly, the babies didn't cry. The babies just were content. So I think this can make a big difference. I'm a bit unsure how to do it because I've never been able to get insurance for that. And so if people do that, I think it have to be in an uninsured way. So I'll have to ask more questions on how to deal with that. But I think that's for a lot of people who work with breath work in birth. But I'll do more investigation. But I do feel to do one of the webinars around that for ourselves, and simple way of integrating that. So if you've got any friends, daughters, nieces, grandchildren, children who are going to give birth, it's a wonderful way to help them have a pain-free. As I say, they were nearly all pain-free. Every single one of them had no intervention, absolutely free of any kind of medical intervention. So that is available with holographic breathing, so I'm going to include that. Well, I just was thinking of this today. It may change, but I think I'll include that. We've got the Yellow Energy webinar series. The first one of those was just so strong and moving, and you can join that webinar series and get a recording of the first one, and there'll be another 4, but that was a truly powerful webinar.